Hey everybody, it's Tedley here with this week's episode of I Like to Watch RuPaul's Drag Race. And this week, they paid homage to my absolute favorite type of TV show, which is trashy dating reality show with all the best contestants of such. The party girl, the fake girl, all the best of the best were there. I have to say a lot of queens did really good this episode. Like, some of them just blew my mind of how they took this character, Bitchler Creme, who was the MILF crazy mom, hands down, house down boots. Yeah, Bendela's character was just fucking hilarious. Pussy out when she came out of the van, all that crazy stuff. She really served it up, housewife style. And then of course the other ones who've done really good this week. Trixie was the perfect fake bitch, and her lines and her jokes were so perfect, and this character is exactly what she needed to bring to the show, except then she was overstaged by Milk, who was doing way too much awful shit. It was almost on par with like season 4 Snatch Game. So the other stereotypes was Milk acting way too crazy. At first her character was really good, but then it just went off the handles, and then she went from like being the creepy stalker to just this loud, obnoxious person, and it was really annoying. Oh my goodness. And Kennedy Davenport, the queen who says she's not a comedy queen, but every time a comedy challenge comes around, she has fake teeth, she got big ass, big titties, she's acting ghetto, she's doing perfect. She was the hilariousness. Kennedy just had people rolling in the aisles. She was so good at this challenge, of course. She was almost doing her Hello Kitty look again, but I was perfectly fine with that because it was funny the first time. And then we got to one of the best, Shangela, doing this stone butch lesbian routine, being crazy with her hot and sexy girlfriend, but then she was giving her one-liners, she was ready to go, she was prepared, nothing was stopping Shangela from doing Shangela. Those ones were really the standouts to me thinking about it right now, and of course I'm doing all this so fast, I just watched the episode a couple seconds ago, but those were my standouts for me for the challenge. But so when all was said and done with the challenge, it was over, and then the queens had to be inspired by Roxy Andrews, not only having one wig on the head, but they had to have another wig underneath. Like this, except better. I kind of like this wig though. It kind of reminds me, you know, on your day off work, you know, when you... But some people slayed the runways and other people was just, it's a wig. This is the most busted wig I've ever worn. But so then my favorite runway this episode was Shangela's corn routine. Of course, me as a longtime fan, I remember the first time Shangela's corn shtick ever came in the picture, and she is bringing it to All Stars 3. I was super happy about that because her corn outfit was fucking amazing. Aja's runway look was amazing as well. It was her Japanese style mixed up with her Brooklyn style, like she's been doing this crazy plastic wig, then she had another wig, and then she had another wig. And they got better and better each time. At the end she had this purple wig where the buzz cuts was on the side, and she looked super modern and edgy, and exactly what she was trying to present. Holy shit. And then also another person who killed the hair challenge was BB. As much as I didn't think she did much in the challenge because she just did her same old routine over and over again, I still really liked how she did the runway, you know, her Japanese look, and then her wig reveal, her TLC from the 90s balls in the hair thing. It was amazing. I will say that's probably what saved her from elimination, other than the fact that she is the mole who's not really a contestant, who's gonna choose which queen comes back halfway through the season. That's what I'm predicting. And now that she was safe in this challenge, I think it's pretty safe to say that she is the mole. Because, I mean, her character didn't even stand out very well. Sure, it was different, but it's like you can't even judge it compared to the other girls because it's just this artsy person off in their own little world doing their own little thing, and nobody else really gets your vibes or your energy or anything, and then you're just kind of doing something to the world. So the fact that she was safe was Shangela, who was wearing the amazing corn dress, Shangela, who had the amazing lesbian character, and BB is safe? Something's up with that. But so Then, of course, the bitter and crazy Milk went home thinking that she was the greatest person of all time to ever be on the show. But you know what? Maybe she can redeem herself either coming up later in the season or on the finale and say, you know what? I did look like a straight up dick on the show. This return of the eliminated bitches is going to be super intense this season because all of them are so bitter. Morgan, of course she was the first to get home. She doesn't want to be the first eliminated. She's going to be bitter. Thorgy, Shangela with a penis on the wall, and then Milk, who thinks she's the single greatest person to ever exist. So when they come back and they get a chance to compete or whatever is going to happen, these bitter queens are about to do something, and this is going to be some good TV when it comes out. But so that was my opinion of this episode of RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars 3. Ben de la Creme in the top 3 again, and they're making her out to be the 4th bitter one because, you know, when she didn't win the lip sync, they're like, oh, well, then I just think I'm going to feel like I'm on the way down. And so they're really doing a thing or two psychologically to these girls, you know, left and right, making them the bitter ones, which is just kind of crazy to think about because I don't want to see the All-Stars being bitter and desperate. I want the All-Stars to be, you know, like Raven and Juju, lip-syncing and saving each other's lives and all that stuff, not acting all crazy, and I'm just obsessed with this hair. That's why I'm moving around. Oh, yes, this hair. I've got the urge to herbal. Oh, I should be a drag queen myself. I tried drag one night a while ago, and I seriously probably looked like Mimi on first or something because I was a huge chunk at the time. I probably still am. And I had to shave off my beard. I will never do that again, even if it's for drag. I will be the bearded queen with like a glitter beard. I should do that for some episode coming up, is to do a glitter beard. But anyway, stay tuned next week because it will be just a few more episodes until the bitter bitches come back. And then we see BB is the...